जय गोपीजन वल्लभा गिरवरधारी
जय गोपीजन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी
यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन
यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन
यमुना तीरा वनचारी
यमुना तीरा वनचारी
जयो राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी
राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी
जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरवरधारी
जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी
यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन
यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन
यमुना तीरा वनचारी हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
जयो राधा वल्लभ श्री राधे
जय राधा वल्लभ श्री राधे
जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा
जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेव जय सुभद्रा
जय गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय
जय गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय
जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा श्रील प्रभुपदा
जय प्रभुपद जय प्रभुपद जय प्रभुपद Srila Prabhupada.
Jaya Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva.
Jaya Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva.
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol.
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura
Hari
Nitai
Bol.
Gaura Sitanath Premanandi, Hari Hari.
Hari Bol.
जय ओम विश्वाल परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमद डिवाइन ग्रेस अभय चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, जगत श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय, नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय, प्रेम श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्री वासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की जय, श्री श्री गणेशमयी की जय, श्री तुलसीदेव महारानी की जय, सांवेद भक्तवृंद की जय, हरि नाम संकीर्तन की जय, हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की जय. All glorious assembly devotees, Hare Krishna. All glorious assembly devotees, Hare Krishna. All glorious assembly devotees, Hare Krishna. All glorious to Sri Guru Anugraham, all glorious Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Is my screen visible to all of you?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Great.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes. Now, I think we discussed up to deliverance of Yamalajuna trees, Nalakuvera and Manigriva. Correct?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yeah.
So here, other pastimes of Lord Krishna are being discussed in this chapter. So there is a subtle difference. Aghasura has been discussed separately, but certain pastimes are being discussed in this chapter. Right? Why is it so? If you see, this talks about the trees falling down, right? Nobody, right, realizing why the trees are fallen down, what happened, and Nanda Maharaja releasing it, right? Now, other pastimes, you see, there are important pastimes that are coming. We shouldn't be thinking these are less important. That's why I brought you here. One is where the fruit vendor comes, and what does Lord Krishna do?
He'll give the grains. Lord Krishna gives the grains to the fruit vendor.
He actually takes in his two palms some fruit grains and keeps going to her, dropping everything.
Yes.
Right? He almost gives 1 or 2 grains. But she accepts happily and gives him the entire basket of fruit.
Yeah.
Falling in love with this little kid. Right? By the time she returns home, she finds her basket too heavy, she has gold and jewels. Now, the childhood pastimes are now shifting from Gokula and they are moving to Vrindavana Vrajadhama. Right? That's why if you go from Gokula, they came to Vrindavana Dhama where there is Nanda Baba Mandir. Yes?
Yes, Prabhuji.
That's where if you go to Nanda Baba Mandir, you can see Lord Shiva sitting there and getting the Rajbhoga. Right? And this is where you will see Vatsasura coming in the form of cows because Krishna started tending cows in the Vrajadhama. Right? Then we also see Bakasura here. So, this chapter, even though it says other things, it covers 3-4 different aspects. One, Krishna generating love in everybody who comes in touch with him in the form of that fruit vendor. Number 2, because of so many demons and everybody coming, the entire Gopas and Gopis deciding to switch to Vrindavana Dhama or Rajadhama, and then the aspect of Vatsasura coming there. This is in the form of a calf, right? And also we see the aspect of Aghasura as well, right? Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu.
So these are very, very important things that happen in this chapter. Bakasura, and we see Bakasura and Vatsasura here. Then comes Aghasura. Then comes Aghasura. Why Aghasura is separately covered is because Aghasura came in the form of a big python. Yes.
Yeah.
And this place, because you all know the Aghasura Leela, I don't want to go into that and just detail that. This place is next to our Vrindavan Gurukul. If you go to Vrindavan and go to our Vrindavan Gurukul, right, this Aghasura Leela is just next to Vrindavan Gurukul. You can actually visit the place and see the place.
Okay.
Does anybody not know Aghasura Leela?
Yes, Prabhuji. Know it.
You know it. No issues. Then we don't have to worry about Aghasura Leela. We don't have to discuss that. So Aghasura, the most important thing is he got Sahyajya Mukti because of the touch of Lord Krishna. Now we talk about Kamsa getting Swarupya Mukti. Right? Why did Aghasura get Sahyajya Mukti and not Swarupya? What is Sahyajya Mukti? What does Sahyajya mean?
One becoming one with the Lord.
One becoming one with the Brahman effulgence of the Lord.
Yeah.
The Nirakara Nirguna. So that means even if one is evil minded, if Krishna just touches that person, they can get Sahyajya Mukti. Because Aghasura wasn't meditating so much on Krishna. He only, when Kamsa told him to kill, he decided to come and kill Krishna. Whereas Kamsa was meditating, so he got Swarupya Mukti or the same form Mukti. By the touch of Lord Krishna, Aghasura got the Brahman effulgence Mukti. Yes?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Can you see the difference there, please, between both Kamsa and Aghasura? Hare Krishna? Is this?
Yes, Prabhuji. But Kamsa was meditating. He was not meditating, right, Prabhuji? He was enviously, yeah.
Because there was meditation involved, he got Swarupya Mukti.
Okay, Prabhuji. Got it.
Yes, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Now, Aghasura Leela, one thing we need to remember, Aghasura was a Gandharva. One day, he was completely drunk, and while walking through the forest, he saw a Muni called Ashtavakra. That Muni was called Ashtavakra because he was born with polio sort of things and he had 8 bends in his body. So whenever he walked, his body moved 8 different ways. This Gandharva ridicules that Ashtavakra Muni. Then Ashtavakra Muni actually curses him, saying that because you are laughing at me, may you slither like a snake, bending far more times than I have bent. Why? When a snake goes, it bends quite a lot like this. Yes or no, Prabhu and Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Then while becoming a snake, he prays, saying that kindly excuse me. Then Ashtavakra Muni blesses him, saying that look, when Lord Krishna comes, he will kill you, then you will get your original form. That's when the Gandharva got his form. That's why the Sahyajya Mukti, because in Sahyajya Mukti you don't stay for too long. Lord Srila Prabhupada explains, right? When one goes to the Nirakara Nirguna Brahman, they have to come back here. Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji, yeah.
So he got Sahajya Mukti by the touch of the Lord, then he got the Gandharva Rupa. Hare Krishna, clear?
Yes, Prabhuji, yeah.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah. This is an
Prabhuji,
example of how one who goes into the Brahman, effulgence into the Nirakara Nirguna Brahman has to return back to the material realm. Everyone is clear on this?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, with the Saidya and Salukya, one with Krishna and also staying in where Krishna is living, they both are same Prabhuji, like they say now
I'll tell
that.
you, Mataji. There are 5 kinds of mukti. Sahyujyam is merging into the bodily effulgence of the Lord. Swarupyam is having the same form as the Lord. Samipyam is being close to the Lord. Salokyam is being in the same world as the Lord, same Vaikuntha Loka as the Lord. Sashti having the same opulence as the Lord. Clear, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji, thanks for the refreshment.
These are the 5 mokshas, but out of the Sahajya moksha, which is also called Kaivalya moksha, Vaishnavas consider it Kaivalyam Narakasamanam. Why do they call Sahajyam Narakasamanam? Because after going there, you don't remain with Krishna, you come back here. When you go to Narakaloka, you come back here again, right?
Prabhuji, then why it is called Mukti, one of the Mukti?
Because you are still for a certain amount of time beyond these 3 modes of material nature.
Okay, Prabhuji.
If one, after going there, realizes how foolish I have been and tries, then they can go through Lord Shiva and go further, Prabhu. Hare Krishna,
Yes,
Prabhu.
Prabhuji.
Some of the
Yes,
yogis who
Prabhuji.
go there, looking at Lord Shiva, meditating on Sri Sankarshana, they continue their meditation, they can go there forward from there. Make sense, Prabhu?
They can go forward from there.
From there. Because why?
Okay, Prabhuji.
They have gone to the bodily effulgence of the Lord, then they can realize the Paramatma, feature of the Lord.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Then
Yeah.
thereafter they can realize the Paramapurusha feature of the Lord.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhu. The Bhagavan feature of the Lord. And how is
Yes,
that
Prabhuji.
possible? Because most of the yogis who meditate on the impersonal Brahman go there, they follow Lord Shiva. Right?
Okay, okay. Yeah.
Please see, Lord Shiva is Yogishwara. He is the Lord of the
Yes, Prabhuji.
yogis. Lord
Okay,
Krishna is
Prabhuji.
Yogeshwara. He is the Lord of the yogas.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu Mataji, is this difference clear?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
That's why we see Sanjaya saying in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna. The Ishvara of all yogas, or the ultimate destination of practicing any yoga, is Lord Krishna. But the guide
Okay, Prabhuji.
for the yogi is Lord Shiva. Yes, Prabhu and Mataji, remember we discussed that 4th chapter, how Lord Shiva meditates on the Shuddha Sattva platform.
Yes, Prabhuji.
We
Yes,
discussed
Prabhuji.
that verse a couple of times in these sessions. I hope you all remember that.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Sattvam Vishuddham Vasudeva Shabditam. Hare Krishna, does everyone remember that? Good. Because that's the basis of entire Srimad Bhagavatam. That's the way our meditation should be. On Bhagavata Swarupa Krishna. No other way. So now Krishna is moving from 5 years to 6 years. To the Pauganda age. Correct?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So then, while this happened only after 1 year, it was known to all the inhabitants of Raja. So why is it that it took 1 year to disclose this? That's the secret question that Parikshit Maharaj asks, and the chapter ends, right? Yes. And then comes the 1 year reason in the Brahma Vimohana Leela. Why? It was Balarama Purnima day that Brahmadeva got confused and took away all the boys. So 1 year Lord Krishna took the forms of all the cowherd boys. Yes?
Yes,
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 Prabhuji.
Prabhuji.
It's after 1 year that Lord Brahmadeva came back and realized, oops, it is Lord Krishna who did it. And then all the cowherd boys written. That's when the entire then narrated about the Aghasura Leela that happened. Hare Krishna, clear now?
Yes,
Yes,
Prabhuji. Yeah.
Right?
No, Prabhuji.
Sorry, Mataji. Sorry, Mataji.
I didn't get it.
Okay, I'll tell you. See, Brahmadeva took the cowherd boys and
Yes.
hid them in the what do you call cave.
Yes.
That
Yes,
was
Prabhuji.
Balarama Purnima day.
Yes.
The Aghasura killing happened there,
Okay.
and these boys were hidden by Lord Brahmadev. Then Lord Krishna took the form of all the boys.
Yes,
For 1
Prabhuji.
year, all the gopi mothers were enjoying.
Mm.
Yes,
Yes, Prabhuji.
Lord Brahmadeva returned 1 year later.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes.
Then the boys were released.
Yes,
So the
yes,
boys
yes.
narrated as the Aghasura Leela happened that day.
Yes,
Because
yes.
for them that
Yes.
1 year is like 1 day. They were all in a transcendental sleep, right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So what Leela happened when Lord Krishna was at 5 years old was revealed only when he was 6 years old.
6 years old. Yes, Prabhuji.
Make
Got it.
sense?
Yes, Prabhuji.
That's why it's Brahma Vimohana. Because Brahma wanted to test Lord Krishna, instead he was surprised that for 1 year he could take the forms of all these Gopa boys. Right, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji.
That's the thing. That's when Brahma's moha disappeared and he starts offering prayers to Lord Krishna. What does he pray? He first focuses on the beauty of the Lord. Then talks about the Lord's original Paramaswarupa, the Madhurya Paramaswarupa. And then he says, this can only be understood by hearing and chanting the Vedic transcendental sounds. And then he glorifies the unlimited spiritual qualities, and that only by the mercy of the Lord that one can understand his glories. Doesn't matter however much we read, we will not understand the glories of the Lord. Like we had discussed in Srimad Ramayana Leela, understanding whether the Lord was bald-headed when he was coronated or whether he had got only his locks cut, that one cannot understand even after reading Ramayana unless the Lord gives the real intelligence. Yes, Mataji and Prabhuji?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes. So realizing this, Brahma says, what sort of a foolish actions have I done? And then he says, now I realize you are none other than the original Narayana, and begs for forgiveness. Then, having realized that he is the Lord Krishna is the original Narayana, he starts glorifying his potencies. And there he brings out the clear-cut differentiation between the Lord himself and Lord Shiva. And then he categorizes how the devatas, animals and living entities and the living beings, so on and so forth, are manifest and how they are temporary, and the Lord performs the pastimes so that people can return back to him. And finally he says, what is the use of the liberation? Both are not real. What is important is serving the personal form of the Lord. That's what Lord Brahma ultimately realizes. And once he has realized that, what does he say? He glorifies the Vraja, people of Raja. And he even says, being born as a bush or a creeper, there is wonderful, even jnanis and yogis will not get this opportunity. Because even them, ultimately they are stuck within the material realm or just above the material realm, nothing more than that. And then Brahma surrenders to Lord Krishna finally and leaves. Then what does Lord Krishna do? He takes the animals that Lord Brahma stole, he takes the boys, he has lunch with them, right? And and they are not aware what happened. So when Krishna goes to them, they say, oh, you grazed the cow so quickly and you have come? Wonderful. We were just waiting for you to have food. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So, joking with them, Krishna, has the food and they say, look how he just killed that Aghasura is what they are talking. Right? So, by that time, Lord Krishna moved from his Bharya to Pauganda. So, now the love of the gopis, loving more than their own children, comes into picture. For 1 year, Krishna was with them, their love was higher. Hare Krishna. Now you can see, right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Why Krishna mesmerized all of them? Naham prakasha sarvasya mama yoga maya samavruta. I am not revealing to everyone covered by my yoga maya. Right? Now in the Pauganda stage, the killing of the Dhenukasura and Kaliya and all these things are coming in. Sir, Dhenukasura you all know, he is a donkey demon. Yes?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So they go grazing cows, then one day all these donkeys they come. Which vana is this? Please tell me. Which forest did this happen? Which forest of Vrindavan?
Talavana.
Please recall. Talavana. Okay? This is Talavana forest that it happens. Okay? So they take lots of fruits and everything. Then this Dhenukasura says, this forest is mine, and comes and he attacks Balarama Deva and Lord Krishna, right? And they swing one by one and they kill. But when they came back killing the demon, Mother Yashoda and Rohini Devi, they kissed their faces saying that, wow, our kids have come back wonderfully without getting hurt. They are the ones who killed the demons. Instead, the mothers are thinking these boys escaped getting hurt. Now, this is another example of Yoga Maya. Yes or no?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah? So now he goes to Kadindi, then he does Kaliya Mardana, right? He dances on the hoods of Kaliya, but Mother Yashoda faints. Hare Krishna.
Yes,
Yes, Prabhuji.
Right. So, the Lord took the Nataraja form when he was on the Kaliya. That is a way of he glorifying his own devotee. Yes?
Yes,
Yes,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji.
He could have just jumped and ruined the hoods of Kaliya. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Why did he do the Tandava? That's a way of glorifying his devotee, Lord Shiva. Yes?
Yes, Prabhuji.
And all those people who have consumed poison and all those people who have seen him going and fighting with Kaliya, he basically brought them, those who were affected by poison, he brought them back to life. Those who fell unconscious, he woke them up. Again, he mesmerized them completely into being part of this Leela. Now, the history of Kaliya comes across. Right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So Kaliya was advised, after Kaliya Mardana, Kaliya was advised to leave that place. Right?
Yes,
So
Prabhuji.
Kaliya left and now he is in Fiji. But this chapter in particular, right, talks about how Kaliya behaved. After Kaliya Mardana, Kaliya left Vrindavana Dhama, Vraja Dhama, and he went to the Fiji Islands. Right? Fiji and everywhere he is there. But this chapter is not talking about that aspect, it is talking about, how Kaliya left the Ramanaka island. Right? All of the serpents on the Ramanaka island were afraid of Garuda. So every month they used to offer him, one serpent, at the foot of a banyan tree. Kaliya was so puffed up, he would even eat those snakes that were offered. So Garuda becomes very furious and he went to kill Kaliya. Then when Kaliya didn't give up, he tried to, right? Garuda hit him with his wing like anything. So Kaliya ran away from there, afraid, and he went into Yamuna and the Kalindi. Yes? Why did he go to Yamuna? Earlier, Garuda used to go to Yamuna and eat fish. So Saubhari Rishi, who was there, he tried to stop him. But Garuda, being very, very hungry, refused to listen to Saubhari Muni. So Saubhari Muni curses Garuda, saying that if you ever come here, you will die. Because Kaliya knew that Garuda will not come to Yamuna, he went and hid in Yamuna. But finally he was driven out by Lord Krishna. That's why if you go to the Kalindi Leela place of near Yamuna in Vrindavana, there is that big tree, right? Have you all seen the big tree there?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And there is a kalasha, a sort of a pot on the big tree. Have you ever noticed it? If you haven't noticed it, go back and notice that. Next time when you visit Vrindavana, please pay special attention to that. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhuji. I'll do that.
Yes, Prabhuji.
That's the Amrita Kalasha that Garuda himself got and placed on the tree and that stayed there. Okay. So then they glorify how Lord Krishna killed Kaliya and everything. But they were all hungry and thirsty and tired with all the things, right? They were all resting there. But suddenly a fire caught, right? Because it was a dry, hot season. And as the fire was surrounding, they all surrendered to Lord Krishna. And Lord Krishna, being ultimately powerful, he protected them by swallowing the entire forest fire. Hare Krishna. Clear on this forest fire episode?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So that's the forest fire episode and history of Kaliya. Now Pralambasura Vadha. Lord Balarama killing Pralambasura. Let's understand one important thing here. Pralamba. What does Pralamba mean? Okay? What does the word Vipralamba mean?
Separation.
Right. Vipralamba is separation. Pralamba is togetherness. This Pralambasura, he was very, very together with Kamsa. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Vipralamba is separation, Pralamba is attachment or togetherness. He had so much attachment for Kamsa that he was willing to kill Balarama and Lord Krishna. Then they play the game of carrying the cowherd boys. Lord Balarama carries Pralambasura and finally he kills him. Yes? Hare Krishna, are you all aware of this Leela? Pralambasura Vadha?
Yes. Yes, Prabhu.
Right. Now comes the next chapter, which is the swallowing the forest fire. Right? So again, here the cows wander, then the forest fire comes up, and the cows, are stuck there, and they all search, and they see that the cows are there. From the canes, they remove the cows, but the forest fire grows so strong that they cannot escape. So they all pray to Lord Krishna, and he again swallows the forest fire and brings them all to the Bhandira Vana. So all of them thought Krishna is a Devata. Right? So this is the Bhandira Vana. We have discussed the Talamana earlier. Now we are talking about the Bhandira Vana. So the Leelas happened in the 12 forests of Brindavana. Hare Krishna. That's why these are all called Dwadasha Kanana Leela. Now, when we are talking about the Dwadasha Kanana Leela or the 12 forests Leela, let's go back and discuss Dwadasha Aditya Tila. Are you all aware in Vrindavana there is a Dwadasha Aditya Tila?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Why is it there, Mataji? Because Krishna fought with Kaliya, right? And he was there inside the water for so long, right? When he came out, the Aditya sun came in 12 sun forms to give him the warmth. When Krishna was resting on that hill, that's why it's called Dwadasha Aditya Tila. Dwadasha Aditya, 12 suns Tila. Hare Krishna. Clear on this?
Yes, Prabhu. Yeah. Yes, Prabhu.
The sun appeared 12 times to give warmth to Lord Krishna. That's what it is. Now, after the forest fire, it's the summer is done. Now the rainy and the autumn season have come. So there is a description of the rainy and the autumn season. And in the rainy and autumn season, what happens? How beautiful Vrindavana is. Right? The Vrindavana Saundarya or the beauty of Vrindavana is described in this chapter. And thereafter comes the gopis glorifying the Venu Gana of Lord Krishna. This is the Venu Gita. Hare Krishna.
Yes,
This is the
Prabhuji.
Venu Gita. Now let's look at the Venu Gita. What did they say? When Lord Krishna was sitting on the tree and he was playing the flute, what used to happen? The cows, wherever they were there, they used to come back to him. So, they glorify the Venu saying that how fortunate it is that Lord Krishna's lips are touching it. Right? And hearing the flute of Lord Krishna, the peacocks used to dance as though it's going to rain. And Devi Devatas used to just stop there and keep watching. And for the Devatas, what used to happen? Even their pallu used to drop off. When it came to cows, they would just stand there, stop grazing, and turn their ears and listen to the beautiful flute of Krishna. And the birds themselves, even the calves used to stop drinking milk. And the rivers, they used to flow extensively because they were very, very attracted by Krishna. And at times, some of the rivers would stand still because they wanted to listen. Now, here we have a description of the Shabara Puja, which is Aborigine women. What is Shabara Puja? Shabara Puja means not having any rules. For example, Shabari Devi, how did she give the fruits to Lord Ramachandra?
She used to taste them and check them and give it.
Yes. Do we offer to the Lord tasting anything?
No, Prabhuji. Don't even dream about it.
Yeah. So, not having any rules is Shabara Puja. Right? When the kunkuma from the Lord's feet touched the grass, they used to apply it like their sindoor. Right? So, that means they accepted Lord Krishna as their husband. Whether it is living or non-living things, when Krishna's flute was played, they were so attracted that each of them had a rasa bhava. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Alright? So, which is beyond all rules, and it's in the realm of the Shuddha Sattva mode. Now, since they have all glorified his flute, he said, let me show the magnificence of my flute. So Krishna steals the garments of the unmarried gopis. And how did he steal them? Did he take them with his hand? Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna Mataji. Did Krishna steal them with his hands or did he play flute?
The flute.
Lord Krishna has demonstrated not just all these rivers, not just all these cows, not just all these birds, not these things. Even your clothes are attracted by the melody of my flute. In a way, Krishna is giving them a better understanding of their understanding. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu.
See the beauty of Krishna's Leela. If you look at it superficially, it looks like he stole some garments, he played some flute, then they all prayed to him lifting their hands, and when they surrendered completely to him, he gave them their clothes. That's all we will realize. But if you see, Krishna is giving them a better realization of their realization of his flute's glories. Hare Krishna. Clear on this?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So when the realization improves, what happens when the realization transcends all Vedic knowledge? It happens like what happened to the Brahmana wives, and it happens like what happened to the Nagapatnis of Kaliya. Right? When Kadiya was being devoured, the Nagapatnis came and prayed to Lord Krishna with utmost devotion. And therefore Krishna gave them the blessing of his devotion and asked Kadiya to leave and go to Fiji Island. Yes or no?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes. Whereas,
Yes, Prabhuji.
when the Brahmanas were performing the yajna and Lord Krishna and Lord Balarama went and said, we are hungry, give us the food, they didn't give it. But what did the Brahmanis do? What did the Brahmanis do?
They personally came.
They personally fed Lord Krishna. Then they blessed the Brahmana Patnis and said, don't tell your husbands, they don't understand. You have done a great job, you are getting my devotion. Yes. Vedavada ratah partha nanyad astini nivadinaha. Lord Krishna says in the second chapter of Bhagavad Gita, those who are stuck to the Veda Vada or the arguments of the Vedas, they say there is nothing more superior. So the Brahmanas, even though they were performing the yajna and yagas, when Lord Krishna and Lord Balarama came and said, give us those offerings that you are giving to yajna, they couldn't give it. Why? Lord Krishna explains in the second chapter of Bhagavad Gita again. Traigunya Vishaya Veda Nistraigunyo Bhavajana. When you are stuck to the Vedas, you are looking at only the three gunas. But to understand Lord Krishna, what does Lord Shiva say? Sattvam Vishuddham Vasudeva Shadditam. We have to transcend the three modes of material nature and we need to surrender to Lord Krishna and meditate upon him. Then Yasmin Bhagavati Vasudevo, in which the Lord Vasudeva reveals himself. So to the Dvijapatnis and the Nagapatnis, the wife of the Brahmanas and wives of Kadiya, wives of Brahmanas and wives of Kadiya, Lord Krishna revealed himself. But to Kadiya and the Brahmanas, because the Kadiya had the ego of strength and the Brahmanas had the ego of Veda Vada, they could not recognize Lord Krishna. Hare Krishna. See the subtle difference?
Yes, Prabhuji.
And similarly we see none other than Indra not realizing who Lord Krishna is. Right? To teach him a lesson, what did Lord Krishna advise Nanda Maharaja and Yashoda Devi? Not to worship Indra but to worship Govardhana hill. And when they worshipped Govardhana hill, what does Lord Krishna do? He takes the form of Govardhana hill and whatever they have offered he had eaten. And after they gave, he said, what did he say? Aniyo, aniyo, aniyo. Give me more, give me more, give me more. And he accepted everything. Then what happened to Indra once he did that?
He's angry.
Anger. You see the aspect of ego? Kaliya had a strength-based ego. Brahmanas had Veda knowledge-based ego. Indra had a position-based ego. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Whereas Brahmas is Vimohana, Indra's is Ahankara Vrata. Hare Krishna. See the difference between Brahma Vimohana Leela and Indra Ahankara Vrata Leela?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Brahmas is illusion, Indra's is Ahankara. That's why he sends the Samvartaka clouds. So much so, when all the Vrindavana Vasis were worrying, Lord Krishna lifts the Govardhana hill. And how does Lord Krishna lift the Govardhana hill? On which hand?
Left hand with pinky finger.
And left hand little finger, the weakest of the weak. To all those people who argue, saying that Krishna must have been left-handed guys, he was always right-handed because his flute is towards the right. Hare Krishna. Do you ever see Krishna's flute to the left?
No, Prabhuji.
In the Shyamasundara form, in the Tribhanga, he is bent to the right and the flute is to the right. Yes or no?
Yeah.
He was always right-handed. To these illogical logicians who say Krishna must have been left-handed, that how foolish they are. That's why they don't understand. Aham prakasa sarvasama mama yogamaya samavruta. Avajananti mam mudha manushim tanamasritam. That's why those fools don't understand. Lord Krishna was naturally right-handed. When he held Trunavruta, he held with his right hand. When he hit Kesi demon, when he punched with his right wrist. So he was right-handed. But he lifted the Govardhana here with his left hand on the little finger to show, look, the weakest finger of my weakest hand is enough to stop your thing, buddy. That's how he made Indra realize how infinitesimal he was. Because Indra was demonstrating Ahankara. Lord Krishna was demonstrating how Indra had to give up his Ahankara. This is very, very important lesson for us. Where was Indra's ego coming from? His birth or his position?
Position.
And when we have to serve Lord Krishna, what does Narada Muni say how we have to serve him? What is that shloka? Rushikena Rushikesa Sevanam Bhakti Ruchyate. What is the first line? Sarva Upadhi Vinirmuktam. Give up all designations. Tat Paratvena Nirmalam. Transcend above these all of this and then you become pure. In that pure state, Hrushikena, by your senses, Hrushikesha, the Lord of the senses, Sevanam, service, Bhakti Ruchyate, that is Bhakti. So this Govardhana Leela, this Indra Ahankara Vichhinna Leela tells us that even in Krishna's service, when we take up a position, if we get covered by the Ahankara of that role, we will forget Lord Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhu and Mataji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
This is the essence of this Leela. Not to be attached to our position, even in Krishna's service. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Then what happened to Indra, etc., we will discuss in the next class. Okay? We will stop here for today because it's already 9:05 there. We will stop here. Any questions or comments are most welcome.
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Prabhuji, the last one you said, not to get attached to Krishna in any service.
I didn't say not to get attached. I said not to get attached to the position in
Position.
Krishna's service.
Okay. Okay, Prabhuji. All good. Can I ask one more,
When I
Prabhuji?
say that, let me give you an example, Mataji.
Okay.
Right?
Sure.
Let me give you a simple example. As Grihasthas, we will be teaching our kids up to certain age, right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
With the kids, there will be a familiarity. Familiarity breeds contempt, right? So the kids will say not now, later, because they have familiarity with us. If we get egotic and say, I'm the parent, you do what I tell you, listen to me, they will become anti-Krishna conscious. Instead, we can seek the help of other devotees to train them, not to get attached to one's position in Krishna's service. Yes, Mataji? Makes sense?
Yes, Prabhuji.
I'm not just talking about temple positions. I'm talking about even in a family. Because Krishna is all attractive. Don't try and scare the kids to become attracted to Krishna. Let Krishna attract them by giving the beauty of Lord Krishna, the sweetness of Lord Krishna. Yes, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji.
That's all I was saying. Sarva upadhi vidirmuktam. Giving up all designations.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Because our designation or role gives us a responsibility. The authority is only to perform the role, not to use it to influence somebody. Right, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Because remember, every living entity is a Jivatma, independent soul. The moment we think we will control another Jivatma, we are unknowingly taking the position of Lord Krishna, Upadrashta and Hanumanta. Yes, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So the best way then, when we find that the particular other Jivatma is not favorably responsive to what we are seeing, is to seek the help of other devotees and get them to get attracted to Krishna rather than force and get them run away from Krishna. Yes, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji.
That's all is the intent of the explanation.
Yeah,
If you
Prabhuji.
extend that, tomorrow you might become a president, vice president, temple coordinator, etc. Remember, that role is a responsibility rather than an authority. And be humble while dealing with the devotees. Yes, Prabhuji and Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Next.
Any other doubts?
One quick one, Prabhuji, on the Braj, all the Gokulavasis, they moved from Gokul to Vrindavan. Distance-wise, it is not that far from both the places, right?
Yes, Prabhu, but the difference is they all moved to the top of a hill
Okay,
to avoid
top
the
of-
demons.
Okay, fine. Got it.
If you see the Nanda Bhavan, it was at the top of the hill, right?
Yeah, yeah.
They said the demons cannot come up there. Yeah?
Okay. That's the reason.
So
Okay.
all the demons were attacking only when Krishna and Balarama Deva were taking the cows.
Okay, at the bottoms. Okay, got it.
Yes, Prabhu?
No, it's like more like I just wanted to understand like what was the circumstance,
The
like what's the
circumstance
position
was
of yeah.
the demons are attacking,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
These are in their Bala mode, right?
Yep.
So let's protect them by taking them.
Okay, fine.
Yes, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yeah.
And that's why Nanda Maharaja Bhavanam is on the top of the hill if you see. Yes, Prabhu. That's the
Thank you.
idea. But
Thank you.
eventually, whenever, that's why you see all the attacks thereafter happened whenever they took the cows grazing.
Yes, no, yeah.
In the forests only they happened, all of them thereafter.
Fine. Yeah.
Where it is Mahavana, Bhandiravana, wherever, whichever vana. Any other question? Okay, then we will stop here. Sri Dashamaskandam ki jai. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Jai Gaura Sitanad Premanandi. Hari Hari.
Hari Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.